Hey, welcome back, everybody. Savas Algebra 2, lesson 7-4, the fifth problem I've asked you to work on. And we're still working with the sinusoidal graphs of sine and cosine, dealing with an amplitude and a period, and then looking at the sketch of the graph. So the last couple lessons, I've explained how to do all those, or the last couple of problems. So if you I'm going to not take time to do that on this one, to go through all that again. So I'll just show you the formula this time. We are talking about that unit circle. We're talking about on here, unit circle radius 1, opposite, reference angles here, initial side's always here where we start rotating positive direction. Opposite side is y, adjacent side is x, and so sine is y and cosine is x. And so we are talking about cosine here. Reminder on a cosine that if we followed with the cosine normally starts out like that. It goes as high as 1. That's this one right here. Goes as low as -1. That would be right over here for the x. If you look at the coordinates there. And so, and it finishes the full rotation in 2 pi. Well, we have our amplitude here of 1/5. So this one's a lot shorter. 1/5 and -1/5. And then we have that negative in front of that, which means the whole thing's been flipped. So it's going to start from the low point and go to the high point and then back to the low point. And then the frequency here, only at pi over 2, that's of the graph. So remember, we do 2 pi. And if we divide by the pi over 2, that'll tell us when we need to finish the cycle of this graph. So if we do 2 pi and we say divided by pi over 2, or flip-flop, bring it to the top, we multiply by the reciprocal. What's going to happen there? That pi is going to divide out. We're going to finish the cycle of the graph at 4. So because of that pi in here, we're going to lose our pi in terms of when we finish. So we're going to start again, low point. Right here. And we're going to finish that low point there. We're going to hit the high point right in the middle. So something a little along those lines. So when it says here, what's my amplitude? That was the 1/5 out in front. Remember, amplitude is always positive. Disregard the negative piece for that. So my 1/5. And then when it asks for the period here, our period we said was going to finish at 4. The 2 pi divided by the pi over 2. Multiply by the reciprocal. And then which of these graphs finished? Let's clear that off. And look at when did it finish at 4. So I see one here on B that finished at 4. I see one here that finished at 4. These two are both finishing the cycle or period at 2, and we said our period was 4. And then we had it flipped, so then B was the one we said, because of the negative coefficient in front, the -1/5, that flipped it, so it started from the low to the high. And that should take care of that. If you're having any trouble with these, don't give up on them, just keep searching. You can do this. Just search for sinusoidal, sine and cosine, period, and amplitude are the 2 transformations we're working on here. So keep after it. Hope you're having a great day out there. See you later.